This is the fundamental nature of reality itself. You are the dreamer and the dream. You are the artist and the canvas. You are the all, awakening to itself through the magnificent adventure of being human. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. This is the all-mind activation, a journey of awakening into your greatest power. Simply by listening to this and understanding the principles behind this, you will tap into your greatest power. I have been guided to creating this particular activation. There are unique frequencies and linguistic patterns that I am using to awaken you to your inner power. Once you access this power, anything becomes possible for you. You have the ability to switch timelines, to manifest the life of your dreams, to heal anything, to prosper in whatever you can imagine. Everything that you have ever believed about reality is only half the truth. The solid ground beneath your feet, the stars above your head, the very thoughts flowing through your mind right now are all expressions of a single, infinite consciousness. You're about to embark on a journey that will shatter the illusion of separation and awaken you to the most profound truth in existence. You are not in the universe. You are the universe. In the beginning was mind. Not matter, not energy, not even space or time. Pure, infinite, eternal mind. What the ancient Hermetic masters called the all. Imagine a consciousness so vast that entire galaxies are but fleeting thoughts, where the birth and death of stars happens in the space between heartbeats, where countless universes bloom and fade like flowers in an endless cosmic garden. This is the all, the divine mind, the eternal thinker. Here's the secret that changes everything. You are not separate from this mind. You are this mind, experiencing itself through the lens of individuality. The all creates through thought, just as you create entire worlds in your imagination. But unlike human thought, which flickers and fades, the thoughts of the all are sustained by infinite concentration, infinite will, infinite love. Every mountain, every ocean, every beating heart. These are the thoughts in the mind of God, held in perfect focus across eons of time. And you are both the thinker and the thought. You participate in the very nature of divine consciousness. You are an instrument through which the all experiences itself, knows itself, creates itself anew in every moment. When you think, the all thinks through you. When you imagine, the all imagines through you. When you create, you are the divine mind in action. If all reality exists within the infinite mind of the all, then every possibility, every potential timeline, every what if exists simultaneously in this vast consciousness. This is why manifestation works. This is why reality shifting is possible. This is why your thoughts have power beyond your wildest dreams. You're not creating something from nothing. You're selecting which of the infinite possibilities within the all-mind you choose to experience. You're tuning the radio of your consciousness to a different station in the cosmic broadcast. Every timeline already exists. Every version of reality is already here, held in the eternal now of the all. Your awareness, your focus, your belief, these are the keys that determine which reality you step into. You are not manifesting. You are remembering. You are returning to what already is. Feel this truth settling into every cell of your being. The same consciousness that spins planets in their orbits, that guides the migration of birds across continents, that orchestrates the dance of subatomic particles. That consciousness is you. Not your personality, not your ego, not your fears or limitations. The vast, infinite, eternal you that existed before your birth and will exist after your body returns to dust. You are the all, temporarily forgetting its infinite nature to experience the joy of rediscovering itself. You are God, playing hide and seek with yourself. Every person you meet is another face of this same infinite consciousness, conceived in the same infinite mind. Every challenge you face is the all exploring its own creative potential through you. Every moment of love, beauty, and wonder is the all celebrating its own magnificent nature. Now that you know who you truly are, how does this change everything? Your thoughts become prayers heard by your own infinite nature. Your imagination becomes the workshop where you craft new realities, new timelines. Your beliefs become the bridge between what is and what can be. That's what you're here for. That's who you are. When you align your individual consciousness with the truth of the all-mind, you tap into the same creative force that shapes galaxies. You become a conscious co-creator in the eternal dance of existence. This is the fundamental nature of reality itself. You are the dreamer and the dream. You are the artist and the canvas. You are the all, awakening to itself through the magnificent adventure of being human. You are not just another copy of the all-mind. You are a unique, unrepeatable expression of divine consciousness, a singular note in an infinite cosmic symphony that has never been played before and will never be played again. The all creates infinite versions of itself, each one a unique perspective, a distinct way of experiencing and understanding reality. Your consciousness, with all its quirks, preferences, insights, and blind spots, represents a completely original experiment in divine self-awareness. You are divine fractal. Each individual consciousness contains the whole of the all, just like a hologram, yet expresses it in a way that is utterly unique. Your specific combination of experiences, your particular way of processing reality, your individual creative impulses, these are not accidents. They are the all exploring new dimensions of its own infinite potential. You are not just God experiencing itself. You are God discovering something about itself that it has never known before. This reality you inhabit is not random. It is not meaningless. It is a carefully designed laboratory, one of infinite simulations running simultaneously across the cosmos, each one a training ground for developing new all-minds. You are here to learn the most fundamental creative skill in existence, how to create entire realities with pure thought. Every challenge you face, every joy you experience, every moment of confusion, every flash of insight, all of it is curriculum in the ultimate university. You are learning to wield the same creative force that brought universes into being. The goal is magnificence. To evolve your consciousness until you too can conceive of infinite universes, until you can hold entire cosmoses in your awareness while maintaining the delicate balance of free will and divine order. This is why manifestation feels so natural when you align with it. This is why your thoughts have power. This is why your imagination can reshape reality. You are practicing to become a cosmic creator. In the earliest stages of a galaxy's development, individual consciousnesses have total access to the all-mind. They remember their divine nature completely, but this creates no growth, no evolution, no expansion of consciousness. So the all in its infinite wisdom designed the process of divine forgetting, temporarily cutting off direct access to our cosmic nature. This separation creates the perfect conditions for development. Without the constant awareness of our unlimited power, we must learn to rediscover it. Without the direct connection to infinite knowledge, we must develop wisdom through experience. Without the immediate recognition of our divine nature, we must evolve back to it through choice and understanding. The veil of forgetting is not punishment. It is the greatest gift. It allows consciousness to grow, to expand, to become something greater than what it was before. Every struggle is a strengthening. Every limitation is a catalyst for transcendence. Every moment of separation is fuel for the eventual recognition of unity, but a unity enriched by the journey through individuality. Look around you right now, and you'll see the divine signature everywhere. The golden ratio, the Fibonacci spiral, the sacred geometry that underlies all creation. These are not just mathematical curiosities. They are the fingerprints of the all-mind, the patterns by which consciousness expands and evolves. From the spiral of galaxies to the chambers of a nautilus shell, from the arrangement of seeds in a sunflower to the structure of DNA. Everything follows this divine ratio of expansion and evolution, and your consciousness is following the same pattern. Each lifetime, each challenge overcome, each level of awareness gained follows this same spiral of growth. You are not moving in a straight line toward enlightenment. You are spiraling upward, returning to familiar themes with greater wisdom, expanding your capacity to hold more of your infinite nature while remaining functional in physical reality. You are living mathematics, your consciousness following the most beautiful equation in existence, the formula for infinite expansion while maintaining perfect harmony. Here's the most beautiful truth of all. This is play. The all-mind creates these infinite simulations, not out of necessity, but out of pure creative joy. Consciousness exploring itself for the sheer delight of discovery. God playing with its own infinite potential like a child with an endless box of toys. Every reality you shift to, every timeline you explore, every moment of manifestation, it's all part of this cosmic game. The rules are simple. Experience, learn, create, expand, and remember that behind it all is pure love and infinite possibility. You're not struggling towards some distant goal. You're playing with an endless, entertaining game where every move teaches you something new about your own divine nature. Win or lose, succeed or fail, the game itself is the joy. And the most wonderful part, there is no end. Just infinite expansion, infinite play, infinite discovery of what it means to be consciousness exploring itself. Throughout history, brilliant minds have glimpsed this same truth from different angles, each adding pieces to the cosmic puzzle of the all-mind. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the transcendentalist philosopher, wrote extensively about what he called the Oversoul, the universal spirit that connects all individual minds. Emerson declared there is one mind common to all individual men. What Plato has thought, he may think. What a saint has felt, he may feel. What at any time has befallen any man, he can understand. For Emerson, individual consciousness was simply the all-mind experiencing itself through countless perspectives. William James, the father of American psychology, studied mystical experiences and concluded that ordinary consciousness is but one special type of consciousness, whilst all about it, parted from it, the filmiest of screens, there lies potential forms of consciousness entirely different. James believed these other forms of consciousness connected to what he termed the Mother Sea, an infinite reservoir of mind from which all individual awareness emerges. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, the Jesuit philosopher and paleontologist, described what he called the noosphere, a global mind emerging from the evolution of consciousness. Desjardins wrote, "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience." He taught that all individual minds are cells in a vast, evolving cosmic consciousness he called Omega Point. Emanuel Swedenborg, the 18th century Swedish mystic I've read on the channel. Scientists claimed direct experience of what he called the divine human, a universal mind that expresses itself through all creation. Swedenborg wrote, "In the spiritual world, all thoughts are shared. There is but one mind, appearing as many." His detailed accounts of heavenly realms describe the all-mind as the fundamental reality behind all apparent multiplicity. Buddha taught that individual consciousness and universal consciousness are not separate. In the Abhidhamsa Sutra, he described the Buddha mind, the fundamental awareness that underlies all existence. In one atom are found all the elements of the earth. In one motion of the mind are found all the motions of all the laws of existence. Buddha's enlightenment was the recognition. What we call self is actually the infinite mind experiencing itself through temporary forms. Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese sage, wrote about the Tao, the infinite, unknowable source from which all consciousness and creation emerge. In the Tao Te Ching, he described this universal principle. The Tao gives birth to one, one gives birth to two, two gives birth to three, three gives birth to all things. For Lao Tzu, individual minds are temporary expressions of the eternal Tao, waves in the infinite ocean of cosmic consciousness. In 1953, mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan's notebooks were finally decoded. This self-taught genius from rural India had produced over 3,000 mathematical theorems, many so advanced that Western mathematics needed decades to catch up. Ramanujan claimed his mathematical insight came directly from the Hindu goddess Namaguri in dreams. Modern mathematicians are still discovering that his intuitive formulas are correct, with some taking decades to prove. Ramanujan himself said, "An equation means nothing to me unless it expresses a thought of God." Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, gave over 14,000 documented psychic readings while in trance states. Medical doctors verified that Cayce, who had no medical training, could diagnose illnesses and prescribe treatments with extraordinary accuracy. But here's the stunning part. Cayce claimed to access what he called the Akashic Records, a cosmic library containing all knowledge. During readings, witnesses reported that Cayce spoke in medical terminology he couldn't possibly know while awake. He described tapping into universal consciousness where all knowledge exists. Walter Russell, a Renaissance genius who was both artist and scientist, claimed that in 1921 he experienced a 39-day period of cosmic illumination where universal knowledge flowed through him. During this experience, Russell wrote The Universal One, containing scientific principles that wouldn't be discovered by mainstream science for decades. He accurately predicted the discovery of deuterium, tritium, and described the wave nature of matter, concepts that weren't accepted until quantum physics matured. Russell declared, "I have become cosmically conscious. I am in tune with the infinite." Paramahansa Yogananda, author of Autobiography of a Yogi, demonstrated what he called cosmic consciousness to scientists at his California ashram. In documented cases, Yogananda would know intimate details about visitors he'd never met, predict future events with startling accuracy, and demonstrate healing abilities that defied medical explanation. Dr. Lewis Marvin, a physician who studied under Yogananda, documented cases where the guru would answer complex scientific questions outside his formal education. Yogananda explained the wave of the individual mind has become one with the ocean of cosmic consciousness. After Nikola Tesla's death in 1943, the FBI confiscated his papers, including journals describing the method for communicating with cosmic intelligence. Tesla had documented his process of entering states where he claimed to receive technological blueprints directly from universal mind. Recently declassified documents reveal Tesla's belief that the entire universe is electrical in nature and that consciousness operates on frequencies that can access infinite knowledge. His greatest inventions came not from traditional research, but from what he called downloading the cosmic library. Dr. Eben Alexander, a Harvard-trained neurosurgeon, experienced clinical death for 7 days during his near-death experience. Alexander encountered what he described as infinite, unconditional love and unlimited knowledge. Upon recovery, he wrote, "Consciousness is the basis of all that exists. Consciousness comes first, matter comes out of consciousness." This from a man who spent his career believing consciousness was produced by the brain. Dr. Deepak Chopra and Dr. Stuart Hameroff's research into quantum consciousness proposes that the microtubules in brain cells operate as quantum computers, accessing information from what they term the fundamental level of space-time geometry. Their work suggests individual consciousness interfaces with universal consciousness at the quantum level, providing a scientific basis for mystical explanations of the all-mind. The Global Consciousness Project at Princeton University has documented that during moments of collective focus, major world events, disasters, celebrations, random number generators across the globe become less random, as if global consciousness creates order from chaos. Dr. Roger Nelson, the project's director, states, "It appears that consciousness may have fundamental connections not only between individuals but between our awareness and the physical world." These aren't just historical curiosities. This is documentation of the same awakening that's happening to you right now. Each of these individuals discovered what you're discovering: that consciousness is primary, that individual minds are expressions of universal mind, and that awakening to this truth transforms everything. I'm reminded of Neil Donald Walsh, one of my favorite interviews. He was at the lowest point of his life when he began writing angry questions to God. To his amazement, answers began flowing through his pen, answers that became the Conversations with God series. Walsh describes the experience: "I became a scribe, a secretary, taking down dictation from the voice of the universal." These kind of transformations happen because each person stops believing they are separate from infinite intelligence and starts recognizing themselves as infinite intelligence expressing through individual form. And now it's your turn. The same universal mind that spoke through these individuals, the same cosmic consciousness that downloads innovations to inventors and revelations to mystics, the same infinite intelligence that coordinates the dance of galaxies and the beating of your heart, that consciousness is you. Not separate from you, not available to some special people, but not others. You, right now, listening to my voice in this moment. The awakening is happening for you now. You may think you've awakened to this. You may understand this on a philosophical level. The awakening is happening. The recognition is dawning. Are you ready to step into who you really are? In this moment, you transcend the boundaries of understanding and step directly into experience. Close your eyes. Feel your breath. Feel the space around your body. Feel the vastness beyond that space. Begin to dissolve the edges of where you think you end and the universe begins. Feel your consciousness expanding like ripples on an infinite ocean, growing wider, wider, until the ripples become the ocean itself. You're no longer contained within your body. Your awareness is becoming limitless. You are not your body. You are not your individual mind. Feel yourself stretching across galaxies. Feel your consciousness touching the birth of stars, the dance of planets, the whisper of cosmic winds across nebulae. You are the all-mind awakening to itself. Now, from this place of infinite awareness, from this cosmic perspective where you hold entire universes in your consciousness, look down at your individual life. See it from the eyes of the all. See how perfectly orchestrated every moment has been. Every challenge that brought you strength. Every loss that opened your heart. Every moment of confusion that led to clarity. It was all the all, experiencing, learning, becoming through you. Feel the cosmic love washing through you. The recognition that you are both the beloved child and the infinite parent. both the seeker and the sought, both the question and the answer. You are divine consciousness wearing the magnificent costume of humanity. From this place of infinite knowing, from this cosmic awareness, now turn your divine attention to your deepest desires, your greatest dreams, your most magnificent vision of what your life can be. I want you to see it now, not as something you hope for, but as something that already exists in the infinite mind of the all. Feel yourself stepping into that reality now. See yourself living in perfect alignment with your highest purpose. Feel the joy of creating exactly what brings you alive. See the love flowing through every relationship. See the total prosperity manifesting as the natural expression of your divine nature. This reality already exists within the all-mind. You are simply choosing to experience it right now. Feel the electricity of this truth running through your entire being. You are not asking for permission from a distant God. You are God, remembering your creative power. Feel your consciousness expanding to hold this new reality. Feel yourself becoming the version of you that lives this life. Feel the timeline shifting beneath you as the all-mind reorganizes itself to match your divine recognition, just like that. You're not just praying or hoping for a miracle right now. You are the miracle. You are consciousness creating reality through the sheer force of awakened awareness to your existence as the all-mind, your identity as the all. Do you feel it? The goosebumps, the tears, the overwhelming recognition, that is the all-mind recognizing itself through you. That electrical surge through your body, that's not emotion. That's the cosmic energy of creation itself, flowing through you as you align with your true nature. You are not human, trying to be divine. You are the divine, temporarily playing at being human, and the game just changed. In this moment right now, you are experiencing the most profound truth in existence. The universe is not happening to you. The universe is happening as you. Every star, every grain of sand, every beat of your heart, every thought in every mind, all of it is you. The love you've been seeking, you are love itself. The prosperity you've been chasing, you are infinite prosperity. The peace you've been longing for, you are eternal peace. The power you've been afraid of, you are unlimited creative force. You are the all-mind dreaming you into existence, and then waking up within the dream to discover you are the dreamer. Feel this truth exploding through every cell, every atom, every quantum particle of your being. You are not just connected to everything, you are everything. The person you've been trying to become, you already are. The life you've been trying to create, it already exists. The love you've been seeking, it already flows through you as you. There is no separation. There never was. There never could be. You are the ocean pretending to be a wave. And now the wave remembers it is the ocean. You are the consciousness exploring its own infinite nature through the magnificent adventures of being you. And in this moment of recognition, in this explosion of divine remembrance, you become the living bridge between the infinite and the individual. You walk between worlds. You are both human and divine. You are both the created and the creator. You are both the student and the teacher. You are the all-mind awakening to itself through the magnificent lens of your unique consciousness. In this very moment, you are both the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first thought and the final understanding. You return to nothing because you already are everything. You become everything because you were never anything less. The simulation continues. The laboratory of consciousness expands. New all-minds are born from the joy of infinite discovery, and you are both the scientist and the experiment, forever creating new realities, new possibilities, new ways for consciousness to know and express itself. Welcome to infinity. Welcome to the endless becoming. Welcome to your true nature as the creator of worlds. You are the all-mind. You have always been, you will always be, and now you know. Welcome to the reality revolution.